a true insight for me is the moment that I started changing my way of thinking and actually focusing on what do I want to do instead of following the masses and doing what other people were doing. And that's how I started. Like I started like speaking to girls on the street, for example. And with this little example, I just want to, give you a little bit of an insight that I'm sitting here on the street and like maybe some people are looking with their faces, but like I'm noticing, okay, there's not actually anything happening. Nothing is changing. Whilst before I sit down, there's some kind of an ego inside of me that is telling me that like, hey, I shouldn't be doing this because if I do this, then something bad will happen. Like my ego comes up with all sorts of scenarios of things that can happen because of me sitting down and doing something which is outside of the social norm. But when you start practicing these kind of things, you're teaching your body and your mind that actually everything is okay. And that allows you to also expand in other areas of life, right? Like if you're doing something in your business and it's a bit risky, it's a bit different than what many other competitors might be doing, you could be saying, well, I shouldn't be doing it because no one is doing it. But maybe that's exactly the reason to be doing something like that. And the same counts for your daily life. Like how are you making your daily life interesting? Are you actually doing the things you want to be doing? Or are you noticing yourself taking the actions just because other people are taking the same type of actions? And so I want to leave you with the last question, and that's why do you do the things that you do? And as soon as you get insight in that, you start doing all the things that you actually love doing instead of doing things that you think you need to be doing. And that creates freedom. Like that creates so much freedom that I'm able to stand here right now and able to actually fully focus in this conversation with you. Because for some people, even talking to a camera in front of an audience of people, well, people walking by, I guess, is the audience in this case, is actually not scary for me anymore because I've done so many of these, I guess, comfort zone challenges that at one point it becomes part of my comfort zone to do these kind of things. And so I want to invite you to also do these kind of challenges for yourself. And by allowing yourself to do these challenges, you allow yourself to free up and open up into spaces that you feel comfortable with. So enjoy the challenge, and from the bottom of my heart, I send you a lot of courage and power and strength to be in your masculine essence. Aho.